Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, boys, we have so much good news to go and cover, so many things to go and talk about when it comes to this Target drop that is happening very, very soon. We have actual fake outs that happen. We have my own employee contacts reaching out and giving us new information. We have actual community stock all put together. We have so much stuff to talk about, even the Target fake out that happened as well. There is a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of stuff to kind of go in here, and some important information to also be on the lookout for too as well. So we have a lot to go and talk about, boys, a lot to go and talk about. So hello. Welcome everyone. Hope you guys are having a very good, nice, lovely night. A little bit of a late night stream, a little bit of a late night relaxation time too as well. We have a lot of news we'll be covering up today, so we'll go and get to do it. So the usual style, make sure you guys do go and drop a subscription if you guys want to be entered on in to win the PS5 giveaway. I believe that's going to be ending tomorrow around noon or 1ish, give or take tomorrow. Make sure you guys have your subscriptions on in as well. We'll probably be doing another giveaway right after that as well. I think you do have some companies that are also interested, so we might have a chance to go give out another PS5 to one of you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We do a lot of restock news and also Sony news in general. Leave a like if you guys enjoy these types of videos. We always have the Amazon link down below for the PS5 for warehouse sales or whatever. We made a video on Amazon earlier on today if you guys want to check it out as well. The Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys like to go and follow up either or, especially the Twitter, and also the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money, and of course Coinbase if you guys buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin as well. Also, I might have to go and sneeze throughout this video. If I do, I expect some bless yous, and if not, then I hope I still get bless yous too. So when it comes to this actual Amazon drop, when it comes to Amazon, I mean more so Target. Sorry, I just said the Amazon thing before. So when it comes to the actual Target drop itself, there is so much going on. So let me kind of start off on the recap of what happened today, because I didn't actually make a video on this itself because we had the GameStop drop going on. So Target actually went quote unquote live earlier on today. And we've actually seen this on previous, I think the last two previous Target drops, where they basically go live to kind of somewhat, I'm assuming, just test out their API, test out their servers, and basically make it so everything is going nice and swimmingly for the next major drop. We did have quite a few people be on the lookout for it. We saw a lot of people also mention it as well, but there was no confirmed drops, which is fine. We've actually seen this happen before on previous Target drops, which if anything, that's a very good sign. The last time this happened, the next Target drop after they had like the weird fake out on the website was within about 1 to 2 days, give or take. So take that how you will off of that face value. So that's one major thing right there. Number two, I've been saying this on my YouTube videos for probably the past 4 days or 5 days or so. We have had our own Target employee leak who has been saying stuff for the past probably 3 or 4 drops in a row, who have been 100% consistent on terms of all the information that they've given us, and they have been saying they are receiving stock on Wednesday. We've been saying this for the past few videos now. This has been confirmed on his end as well. So what does this kind of mean for stock? What does this mean for drops? Is it going to drop tomorrow, etc.? So I will always want to go and say this. There is always that small chance it does drop tomorrow. I'll probably mention this in tomorrow's morning video too as well. But in my honest opinion, if I had to go and guess, and I have been wrong before, so either way, just throughout the next probably I'd say 3 days, be on the lookout. We'll go over times and everything else throughout the video too as well. Throughout the next 3 days for sure, be on the lookout. There's a very small chance they may do it on Monday, Tuesday next week. But I think just based on all the stock availability, all the employee stuff that we've actually seen, we even saw a few other also PS5 Restock people also leaking out stuff that there was stock arrived on Monday. And we also saw some stuff on Tuesday as well. So those have already been confirmed as well. I think also even some stuff as of early as last Thursday as well that did show up in stock itself. And also, as I've mentioned, we have had employees confirm that there is physical stock in the stores, as well as also we've kind of usually known that there is warehouse stock available as well. We've kind of been seeing this through all the previous drops. We've had employee leaks go and touch on it. We've had our own employee leaks touch on this. Basically, a lot of this stuff is pretty much confirmed. I've been saying this for like the past like 4 or 5 days now, if anything. So when it comes to overall stock as well, we've been seeing lots of really, really big stock too, and it's just traditional. You guys would probably assume the same exact thing. Any major company would not want to be sitting on stock. You're not going to want to be having things in the random back room for a week. It's just how it is, just how it works. So I think if anything, as all these stores are now getting stock, we pretty much have almost all the confirmations mixed on in. This is looking very, very soon. We've been saying this for the past, 4 or 5, maybe even longer days now. So why do I think it might be tomorrow? Why do I think it might be Thursday? So I kind of do not think it's going to be tomorrow. As I mentioned, I've had the same date from my employee in terms of their actual internal, like screenshots of what he sent me. He doesn't want me to go and show it up in general for a case of job, which I'm okay with that. They've helped out before. I want to be respectful. But when it comes to that stuff, and when it comes to consoles, they still have to actually arrive. I've been saying this for the past 4 days now. So when it comes to actual drops and drops in general, there is a possibility, there have been previous times and previous target drops that they did go and drop earlier, especially from even us seeing employee leaks and when consoles show on up, which would maybe make sense because sometimes you just pick it up throughout that week, or it shows up earlier that day, or maybe just even showed up that night and kind of threw us for a loop. So maybe like think like if it's like Wednesday, but it shows up at Wednesday at like 1 a.m., technically you could still drop Wednesday at 8 a.m., give or take. But overall, don't forget, if there is multiple different stores, it might have some other issues mixed in as well. I do also want to go and re-note and reiterate too, that just because the store is getting stocked that day, like I mentioned, it could be a little bit earlier. I usually am a little bit more conservative when it comes to my drops, because I don't want to be like, guys, it's dropping Monday, and then now it's like, it'd be like about to be Wednesday. So you guys maybe got on that. So usually I'm a little bit more conservative, but either way, be on the lookout throughout the next 3 days. Why do I think it might be Thursday, Friday? Mainly because if they get the stock on Wednesday, that kind of gives them one whole day to kind of allocate the stock, go put the stock in the back room, put in the actual inventory itself, and account the actual inventory itself, organize it, and also, since we also saw them test out the websites, there could be a possibility throughout the next 1 or 2 days, just based on previous target drops in general. So overall, that's kind of my I guess expectations. They could also go an extra day up on Friday. I'm not 100% sure if they will, mainly because as of right now, as I've been looking through all the other leaks, etc., I have not seen too much of that stuff for any dates for stock showing on up later on. And a lot of the stocks from the community have also had stocks on the on hand and in back now for a while. We've also been watching this drop for a little bit, and usually target drops like a 2 to 3 week period. I think this also might be week 3. So with all these things kind of put together, a lot of this drop is basically making almost pretty much 100% sense that it will be throughout the next 3 days. Now, we don't know exactly when, because we're not actual target corporate. They may mix some stuff on up. There's always a chance that Sony had a maybe slight delay, or even some trucks had a slight delay. We don't know 100% sure when it comes to that stuff in terms of dates and times, but when it comes to that stuff, we at least have a very, very close, rough expectation when it comes to all the drops and drops in general. So we can be on the lookout for that. So when it comes to the actual drops, like I mentioned, I'd probably say a little bit less likely on Wednesday, because as I mentioned, we do have employees confirming that they're getting stock on Wednesday. They have to go and allocate it and move it and stuff like that, put in the inventory. If I had to go guess, I'd probably say Thursday, Friday, if we wanted to go throw in any guesses, or at least days I'd be on the lookout for. But regardless, be on the lookout tomorrow either way. I think if overall, like I said, we are still waiting for stock to showing up, it may be a little more on the delayed side. So I also want to go and touch on that. My target employee, I actually did reach out to him around 20 minutes ago or so, and they still have not actually received the stock. They're working a shift right now. So letting you guys know on that. So basically just take it how you will, take it how you want. You should still be on the lookout throughout the next 3 days regardless. If it's a worst case or they delay it slightly, it might be Monday, Tuesday next week. I think it'll be earlier than that. So what times do you guys want to be on the lookout for? So when it comes to target drops, we've usually been looking beforehand around like 3 or 4 drops before. I think they have fully changed it. We can see from this drop, but they were dropping around like the 3 to 6 a.m. mark, give or take. This was a few drops ago. As of the past, like let's say 3 drops or so, it's in more around the 6 to 9 a.m. range, give or take. I think the last drop was around, I think for my time, I think it was 8:05 a.m. EST. If I remember correctly, I think there's also been a few around 8:15 a.m. EST. So look around that magic time zone, give or take around there. But they have done earlier drops before. They've also done slightly later drops as well, but that's around the golden time zone we want to be on the lookout for. They could always change it because we keep on mentioning how it is, and if people know the rough times, they may want to move it up even earlier or even later as well. So don't take those as like 100% for truths, but it's looking very likely around those rough times. So basically around, I'd say around the 8 a.m. PST, or not PST, 8 a.m. EST, around 5 a.m. PST as well. Now, for the next major thing to go and touch on too, we can kind of give you guys a quick look on all the stock, just in case you guys are like, wow, this guy's just making up stuff. We've been seeing lots of stock available on PS5 Digitals, Xbox Series X's, Xbox Series S's, and PS5 discs. We've been seeing so many. These are basically just people who, if for some reason it doesn't drop tomorrow, which I kind of think it won't, but there's always a chance. You guys could also go and check your local stores, and we can kind of you guys can go and check yourself. If you guys Google PS5 disc barcode or PS5 digital barcode, you guys can just go to a price checker, scan it on your phone. You guys can check the local stock for your stores. So we have been seeing a lot of big ones over here, like 25 plus on hand, 29 in hand, 24 on hand, 0 in back, 12 on hand. This is for the digital. I do want to remind you guys, most of the time the digital is usually a lower stock. So if you guys are on the lookout for the digital, just be aware that it's gonna be a lot more on the higher competition end. But as well, if you guys want to get the disc, the disc is usually a lot more in stock. There's also probably one of the bigger Target drops I've seen so far in terms of some of the places and locations we've actually had a chance to go and see. But I've seen a lot of these, like here's even one with a 38 in back as well, and some of the also previous things we've also seen so far mixed down in. We also have seen some stuff over here. This is from over here from Carthwick before, so thank you so much for that in general. But they also had a 15 on hand, just in case you guys are curious more so for also Xbox Series X stock as well. Basically as well, if you guys are curious how the Target usually does their drops, it usually is in waves. So when it comes to that stuff, they usually do one console every 10 minutes or so. So basically they do like the digitals, or they do like disc, then they do the digital, then they do the Xbox, and they do the Xbox Series S. So be on the lookout for that. Any other tips I can kind of give you guys? I'd probably say use the app. We've had a lot of W's with the app. We've also had a lot of people who have made their accounts already. Make sure you guys do have your accounts already made in general. That is very helpful. Have your payment information saved, whether it's PayPal, whether it's your Apple Pay, whether it's credit card, etc. Have your location selected. And also when you guys are buying, double check you guys do have it at the right location, because there is a chance if it gets sold out very quickly or from bots, it may go to a different location like 30 miles away or so. Some people are okay with that. They just want to get their consoles. They'll make the drive. But also some people may be younger. Maybe their parents can't do that, or maybe they just don't have a car. Whatever it is, just make sure you guys are double checking that as well. Always make sure you guys know what you guys want to go get. It's kind of harder to go and decide in those split seconds because sometimes it does go and sell on out. As well as I mentioned too, the app is always kind of sometimes nice, but realistically do both if you guys can. So overall, when it comes to like a quick recap, we kind of touch a lot. I've had employee confirmation saying they have not received stock yet for their store. They're getting it Wednesday. It could drop tomorrow. Be on the lookout, but I would probably say more so throughout the week because they're still waiting for stock. As well, when it comes to stock itself, really big disc stock, a little bit smaller digital stock. States we've actually seen locations in: Florida, New York, New Jersey. We've seen a little bit in Chicago. We've seen a lot in Arizona, Nevada, California. We've seen a few more now starting to pop up in Texas as well. Those are all the major states we've been seeing. If you guys are not in those states mentioned, your store can and probably will still have stock. They're usually nationwide drops, but as well, they might be on the smaller side because it does seem like Target does do more regional drops as well. So what I mean by that is, I mean they more so have stock everywhere, but primarily focus maybe certain regions. We've been seeing it slowly moving and moving and moving as time has gone on. So like I said, the next 3 days, be on the lookout. Early morning hours is typically when Target drops. They could always go change it on up. It could be dropping tomorrow. I think it might be more so Thursday, but be on the lookout regardless. Thursday, Friday, especially, at least in my things, all the information we were seeing, all the information I've gotten from employees, as well as all my leaks and stuff like that as well. So be on the lookout either way. I hope you guys will get your consoles. I know a lot of you guys got consoles today from GameStop, so good job on that. Good work, guys, and also keep on trucking, keep on going. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed for the PS5 giveaway that is still going on. We have about 1 day left on that one. It's getting very, very close. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably set up another PS5 giveaway as well in the near future. So also be on the lookout for that. As well, leave a like if you guys made it this far. If you guys saw any ads, those go towards my mom. So thank you guys very much for that. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely go consider subscribing, even just for general, not even for the giveaway. Also have the Twitter and Twitch stream, a link down below if you guys would like to go and follow and hang out there. The Amazon link for the PS5 if you guys want to go and check and see if there's any consoles available. As well, we always have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble and you deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go deposit or buy $100 with any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. And that is all, boys. Good luck. Hopefully you have a good drop going on soon. I'll remind you guys tomorrow morning for more information. I'll see you guys out then. Have a good rest of your night, and hope you guys all enjoy. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys up in the next one.